Welcome to the Hire Yourself podcast. My name is Pete and I'm here with my business partner, Nat Truitt. We're all about helping people become entrepreneurs or become better business people. Good morning, Nat.
Hey, Pete, how are you doing today?
Oh, I had my 2 cups of coffee. I am raring to go. So Nat,
I need some more coffee myself, actually.
Well, we're getting ready now, Nat. I'm 1 week away from being an empty nester. So we're dropping off our 2 youngest daughters off to college next week. So we're going to be empty nesting.
That sounds actually kind of promising.
I don't know. I was starting to think about, we're writing checks for these colleges, and I put together that, I think I've got like $80,000 a year for the next 4 years for these 2 to go to college. So it's a lot of money, but it'll be good. They get on with their lives, but I'm worried, man.
What's that? Why are you worried, Pete?
Well, I'm a little worried because my wife has been focusing on my daughters, right? My younger kids, right? So now she's going to focus on making me a better person. I'm going to have to start eating healthy and exercising. I have a feeling a little more attention's coming my way.
Yeah. Well, that's not all bad, though.
No, absolutely not. So, well, we have a wonderful guest today, Nat, and I'm going to bring him in here. We're going to have some fun. So I'd like to introduce Jake Hamburger. He is with Hello Garage. He's the head of franchise development, director of franchise development for Hello Garage. Welcome, Jake.
Pete, thank you very much. Nat, great to join you guys today. I'm really excited to have a great conversation.
Oh, that is awesome. Now, we were warming up a little bit earlier today, and you mentioned you guys are expecting your first baby. Your first baby here in about 3 weeks?
We are. Yep, that's correct.
All right. Well, I'm always full of advice. My advice to you is get a lot of sleep now because you're not going to get much coming up here.
Yep, I've heard that quite a bit. So I think it's time to start listening.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll get a little time off when your wife has the baby because it's just so cool. It's an amazing experience. So, all right. So Hello Garage. Hello Garage it's a relatively new franchise, isn't it?
Yeah, relatively new, but we've seen a lot of growth here in the first 8 months that Franchise Fastlane's been representing it.
Yeah. So Hello Garage. Let's help everybody understand. Hello Garage. What business do they play? What do they do?
Yep. So we do top to bottom garage renovation. We make sure we take the homeowner through the right process in terms of working with contractors, treating them in the right way, and transforming their garages and turning that garage into the true front door, as they call it.
The true front door. So we're talking about those really tripped out garages, right? Where I got the great floor, may have some cabinets and stuff to hang stuff. We're talking about that. Is that right?
Yep. We do the flooring, we do the cabinets, we do the slat wall, and we have a whole handful of products that hopefully we talk about today that we're going to be rolling out to customers here very soon.
Oh, that's awesome. So if I want a really cool garage, it's organized, it's good looking from that standpoint, I can come to Hello Garage. Now, I got to tell you, I know I have my garage floor done. That's about all I have done. But there's a lot of companies that do what Hello Garage does, right? So let's start with what makes you guys different? What separates you from the competition?
Yeah, great question. I'll start, I guess, with the product. One of the things that we focus on is we want to make sure that we offer premium products. So we offer a premium flooring product, which is a polyaspartic floor coating. And we can get all into the details of that. And we also have some proprietary products, a proprietary storage solution. That's going to be our 4 cabinet options, workbench, drop zone. We have a lot of different options for customers to kind of customize that to their garage. We have the slat wall, and then we have some products coming out that we're really excited about, a proprietary overhead storage solution. We also are looking at heating and cooling units for the garage space. And we got floating shelves, and we got screen doors.
Holy cow.
Yep.
Sounds like I'm going to have a man cave coming up here, right? So that might be my new man cave. So tell me about the flooring, specifically when you say polysporadic. So what makes that? I think I have epoxy on my floor, right? And I did it several years ago. How is that different?
Yeah, so our product is going to be able to be installed in one day, which customers love. You're in and out in one day. The other thing too with the floor coating is epoxy is going to be a little bit more like a pudding texture. The polyaspartic is more like water. So we start with it's all in the prep. As you know, with anything, what's great is all in the preparation, and we prep the floor by grinding off the first mill, and then that polyaspartic product is able to sink into the pores of the concrete and really become one with that concrete. And then what you're going to get there is you don't have the susceptibility to cracking, peeling, hot tire pickup, not going to change colors. We back it by a lifetime warranty.
Yeah, wow, because I know mine, it's epoxy, it's chipped in a few places. So that doesn't happen with yours. And I know when I did my floor and there was epoxy, it was a 3-day process. So doing it in one day, that's pretty significant in terms of process improvement.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the homeowner knows that we're not moving in on them. We're going to be in and out, and we're going to make sure they're getting things back into their garage, so it's not in a storage unit or out on the front porch for.
Mine was in my front lawn, right, and a tarp over it, and just sat and worried about it. So bottom line is you get a product that is superior. It lasts longer. You get a lifetime warranty. It's a process instead of 3 days, it's 1 day. And then I can complement that floor with a bunch of other great products that helps me organize or store stuff. And it sounds pretty amazing from that standpoint. Now, I know that you guys are brought forward by a parent company, Supportworks. And I don't know much about them, but they've been around for a long time. How do they play into this equation?
Yeah, so Supportworks has been around for 13 years, and what they do is they support dealers in the home service space, specifically in basement waterproofing and concrete repair. They support them, and they distribute products to them. So what they do is they help all of these contractors. They work with over 150 contractors across North America, and what they do is they help them grow their business in all areas: marketing, sales, HR, everything, end-to-end support. And when they help these contractors grow, they're also providing the product to these contractors. So they know that if we don't help them grow, they don't buy any more product.
All right. So they Supportworks helps all different types of contractors. So I could be a plumber, electrician, all that. So all different types, and they come in and help contractors improve their business. Did I get that right?
Yeah, so they specifically focus on contractors that are in concrete repair and basement waterproofing.
Okay, got it. So they're a little bit more narrow niche, but the whole idea is they've been helping people for a very long time make their business better. So this is a natural extension to their business, having Hello Garage.
Absolutely.
Good. And, I hear a lot of stuff now that a lot of companies are having trouble with getting commodities, right? Supplies and stuff like that, whether it's roofing or it's, in your case, the polysporadic. Is there an advantage to being part of Supportworks in terms of being able to supply your franchisees with the commodities?
Yeah. And that's something that we hear a lot from the candidates that are going through the process is wondering about the supplies. There is a huge advantage to having a company like Supportworks behind this brand, Hello Garage. They are a distributor to over 150 dealers across the country. A lot of steel products moving in and out of the warehouse. So we have a partnership with a company called Logier. They do all of our steel products manufactured just outside of Omaha. So U.S. made and manufactured. So we have access directly to them for all of our steel products. And then from a flooring product standpoint, one of the things used to lift and level foundations is polyurethane. When we use the polyurethane with the polyaspartic, so it's really a mix. So poly level is what they use on the Supportworks side. And because we have access to a large amount of that product, we're able to leverage our buying power and make sure that we have no issues with supplying our franchisees on Hello Garage.
All right. So not only do they get a pricing kind of advantage, but they also get a strong supply chain is what
Correct.
I say. Perfect. Got it. So how many franchisees do you have open now?
We just added number 19, and we had our largest confirmation day 2 days ago. We had 7 buying groups, and it looks like almost all of them are moving forward here in the first couple of days after confirmation day.
Well, congratulations. It sounds like explosive growth and good products and ultimately, I think a good brand behind them. So let's take it now as you think about franchisees, potential people going through the process to decide if they want to become a Hello Garage franchisee, right? My question for you is, Hello Garage, what do they look for in a franchise partner?
Yeah, great question. We're looking for someone who does have some solid business acumen. We are also looking for someone who appreciates a very simple process. This is a very simple process, very simple model with minimal moving parts. You have your truck, you have your 3 employees if you're running it semi-absentee, 2 employees if you're going to be owner operator, and that one team's capable of producing $1 million in gross revenue. So we want someone who appreciates a simple process and who can also follow a proven process. Another thing that we have found is, this is a very aesthetically pleasing finished product. So people who enjoy seeing the transformation of a dirty garage to a beautiful garage, that's something that we have seen fits really well with people as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, got it. So those are great characteristics. Now, I always like to kind of dig a little bit deeper, right? So my question for you in regards to business, so you look for characteristics like that for franchise partners, but what's the one piece of advice, the best piece of advice anybody's given you, business advice?
This is going to be a little bit broad, but, no dream is too big. And I think, when I work with candidates, sometimes, it's scary to think about jumping from corporate world into business ownership, owning your own business, and no dream is too big. I have experiences in this in my previous life when I was before franchising. And now I see this every day when I work with these candidates of them achieving their dreams of being a business owner, working for themselves. And we're really excited about being able to provide that as a Hello Garage franchisee.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're basically saying, hey, don't settle. Don't settle in that job. Don't settle with that corporate career. If you want to be in control of your life and you want to have that career and income security, all that kind of stuff, then you have to dream. You have to dream, and you got to go fulfill that dream and move forward with whatever it is, whether it's Hello Garage or another franchise concept.
Definitely.
Excellent. I always love to ask, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite book?
So this is a really tough question because my basement I have my basement kind of set up as it's a little bit of a library and a kind of a man cave. So I brought 3. All right. So I gotta start, and then they're kind of categorized. So this is John Maxwell. Everybody communicates, few connect. That is a book that I just learned a lot about communication and intentional communication. The other one from a story standpoint, and this is just more of a success story, Shoe Dog by Phil Knight, talks about his journey of starting Nike. And I also have to brag a little bit. This one here it's signed by Phil Knight himself.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So I spent some time with the University of Oregon. It says, Jake, just keep doing it. Phil Knight. And then the other one from just an inspiration standpoint is Unscripted by Ernie Johnson, who works for TNT Turner Sports. He has an amazing story, a lot of inspiration in that one. So I couldn't narrow it to one. I had to bring 3.
All right. Fair enough. We'll let you off this time. We'll have 3 great recommendations. That's awesome. So, as you look forward, we've got these crazy times. Do you see, from the standpoint of business, is it a good time to invest in a franchise? I mean, we got this COVID, we're kind of coming out of this Delta variant. Do you see it as a good time to become an entrepreneur?
I do. I kind of live my life by the motto of it's never the best time. There's never a great time. It's all about jumping in. It's all about doing something for yourself, something for your family. And I think now is a good time. And I think you're seeing the growth in home service. I think this is an area where you're seeing a lot of people who are investing into these types of businesses because the home is never going away. People are always going to invest in it. And I think there's other great concepts out there that it's not in home service, but there's never a great time, and you just got to jump in. And if you find a company and a brand that is going to support you, they're going to make sure that you are launching successfully and you're supported along the way. So I do think it's a great time.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. The stars are aligned. We're seeing a lot of activity because we've got low interest rates. And there is lots of demand out there, to your point, as people, I think, sat in their houses and now they're taking advantage of and the great housing boom right now that we have going on. So I think there's a lot of good things from that standpoint. That's excellent. And, from a standpoint of people, I hear a lot now, one of the biggest concerns people have is it is a great time to start a business, but this shortage of labor. How do you guys help, or how do you see that? Does Hello Garage help the franchisees find the team members, the employees?
Yeah, so we provide, we're going to provide job descriptions, job postings. We're going to point them in the right directions for where they should be looking for this people or for these people that they're going to hire. We also provide access to, DISC assessments to help them read, what types of characteristics should they be looking for in employees. And while it has been a challenge in all areas to hire, it has not been a problem for Hello Garage franchisees. We're not looking for someone who has very specific skill sets. We can teach this process. And so we are able to broaden our scope a little bit, which I think allows people to hire a little bit more easily than if you're looking for someone with very specific skill sets.
Yeah. So what I hear you saying today is that Hello Garage, although it's a new franchise concept, you're growing very quickly, and you got Supportworks behind you. That between the great products, the great processes, the support, franchisees are in a great position to take advantage of where we are today with the economy and everybody the services they need from that standpoint. So congratulations on all the success that Hello Garage is having and your personal success. And more importantly, congrats on your future edition coming in 3 weeks.
I appreciate it, Pete. And, I've enjoyed having the conversation. Nat, thanks for having me. This has been awesome.
Thanks for listening to the Hire Yourself podcast. For more resources, check out our website at hireyourself.com. And remember to subscribe to this podcast to receive each episode. Please leave us a rating, and we'd love to hear your feedback or suggestions for topics.